Welcome back to Let's Play .hack.gu. Some bad things have been happening recently, but things may be on the up and up. We've got the next round of the tournament coming up soon, the final round, though it hasn't quite been scheduled yet. And Pi has invited us to go to an area with her. I'd say before we do anything, though, we left a little bit of news unwatched. It's actually about a comedy duo by the name of New Creatures. Now, this is a present for everyone, as the two stars of New Creatures are Nuke Usagimaru and Rachel, the two from the original quadrilogy. Glad to see they're doing pretty well. Pi wants us to go somewhere, though. Oh, hey, how about that? There's Pi. Okay, so we need Pi, and we have our choice of our next person. And, well, it's one person I can't invite. I think let's go with Gaspard. Get some mage going on. Now, Pi, I haven't actually had Pi in the party for a little while now, so she's actually a little bit behind in equipment. So I guess I'll run over here and show you real quick and buy stuff from the weapon shop. She uses hand-to-hand. And we're actually high enough level to equip the highest level armor the shop sells. So go give these to Pi, and we can be on our way. She actually wants us to help investigate an area with AIDA in it. So, this isn't just going out for fun, we actually have a mission to accomplish. Now let's see here, I'm giving her this. And I'm giving her this. And if we check all of her stuff, we can very quickly hook all of her old stuff onto her new equipment. Fire damage, as well as max HP up, and anti-sleep, why not? So we're off to Growing Evening's mind trip.
We'll clear AIDA out while we're investigating the area.
Okay, so we're heading to the south. Well, we can't exactly do much south of where we are, so teleporter. Teleporter. Select teleporter. Thank you. East. This is actually an interesting area because all you do is teleport around everywhere. There's the central hub. You can go to the east to go to the little area off to the east, south to go down there, west to go over there. Kind of a neat little area, actually. Now, he said east, so that means we're going in this one. Well, that was easy.
AIDA confirmed. Be careful, Haseo.
Nothing special. Just an Anna. should be able to destroy them pretty easily at this point. He was using Cobalt Bullet, wasn't he? So what happened to the Cobalt Bullet? That didn't kill him? There we go. Just don't, ow, don't shoot me.
It appears that the AIDA signals have disappeared from this area.
Mission accomplished, everyone. Let's go home.
That's the end of that.
Not yet. I have something important to talk to you about. Why don't we head for the Beast Temple for now?
Or that. That works too. Let's do that. Good idea, Pi. Now to go to the Beast Temple, we're going to have to go to all of the statues, the platforms and such, so to say. So, can I sneak by him? It'd be really nice if I could sneak by him. Heck yeah! Yeah! Now, long as we are out and about, I do have some vague form of dungeon rant for the day. In fact, what I wanted to talk about was, well, dungeon rants. And I need to learn how to play this game again. I did get a new skill. You saw it was Chaotic Strike, which is an aerial type. And in fact, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put Whirlwind there and Chaotic Strike down here, because I don't like using aerial moves on ground-based enemies, and I find I always do it with it set there. Is there a detriment to using aerial moves against ground-based enemies? Not at all. Other than the fact that sometimes half your hits miss, but that aside, no, not at all. I just kinda don't like doing it. Save them for the actual flying enemies. Okay, so I'm there, so then I'm going down here. Personal preference, people, personal preference. But that aside, I want to talk a little bit about dungeon rants in general. In fact, I've mentioned that when people watch these videos, I'm sure they don't want to listen to me ranting about something for like an hour and a half in the middle of a video for no reason whatsoever. How the crap do I get to that without fighting someone? I don't want to fight someone. Okay, you know what? I got a plan. Yeah!
Even I can win.
So, since I'm certain people don't want to listen to this kind of thing, they're here to see the game, and I have wasted time. And I still use the wrong one. But I've wasted time because I had something to kind of rant about, and that's something I really want to cut back on. Focus on the game.
This is a piece of cake.
So, with that said, this is actually something I wanted to do long before even now. Made it, yes! And when I mentioned this previously, a lot of people were actually a little sad because they actually liked the dungeon rants. I mean, they don't like hearing me rant about how some viewers are being stupid and the like, and I honestly don't blame them for that. But, I've heard a lot of people mention that they just like to hear my opinion on things. They like to hear me discuss things like whether or not Alcade is tsundere, or talking about character development in video games and the like. People apparently actually like to hear me talk about these kind of things. So they were sad to see that I was essentially cutting them out of the game playthroughs. So my idea was to actually do, like, completely separate from Let's Plays, like a weekly dungeon rant video. It wouldn't really be me being ranty. I mean, it would just be me kind of discussing things. For the stream that I did not terribly long ago, on my Justin TV account, which is JustinTV/Nakate, N-A-K-A-T-E. I will probably forget to link that in the video description. But I have the stream recorded there. And around the time I was playing Newtopia, let's see, where am I going? Around the time I was playing Newtopia, I actually got into, I think it was the second dungeon, I actually got into a fairly big discussion over, likable characters in games, and talking about a lot of different games in the area, and I think that's kind of the thing people liked, was something like that, so I'd say that's actually a very good example of, from what I gather people meaning anyway. So I gather that would be a fairly good representation of what the dungeon rant would be. Now, I also like bouncing off people in doing this, not just me sitting here and ranting for a little bit. So I was thinking maybe do like a weekly stream. I actually kind of like streaming, just so I can bounce off people, and we're here, but I need chip spheres. So I was thinking of maybe doing a weekly stream, just a very short one. Play a game for a very short amount of time, just so I can bounce off people. And maybe discuss things and talk about things that the viewers want me to talk about. So, yeah. That's kind of all I wanted to talk about, though. That's an idea. I'm thinking about it. Don't know whether I'm going to go through with it or not. I'd like to hear opinions. So, there we go.
So what did you want to talk about?
It has to do with Alcade. I told you before that the players infected with AIDA have begun appearing in the world.
The players that the admins can't control, right? Like Sirius.
Right. Furthermore, we now know that the infected players have become dangerous like AIDA.
Infected, huh? You make it sound like they're sick.
In a way, they are. You know, it would actually be better if they were merely sick. At the last title match, the players who were defeated by Sirius all ended up as lost ones.
What? So, in other words, being PK'd by AIDA and being PK'd by these infected players is the same.
Yes, it's possible that's true. And, of course, your opponents for the final match of the tournament will...
You don't mean...
Yes, I'm afraid I do. It's very likely that they'll also be infected. Some of the players they have defeated have become lost ones.
Then I can't let Adelie fight.
Yes. Without her epitaph, she is just a regular player. It's too dangerous for her to fight them without her epitaph. Haseo, I want you to unfight me.
I can't let things go on like this. I can't keep waiting around and relying AIDA and the epitaphs are my problems too.
But Adelie is, in her own way.
It's very important to honor her feelings. But are you sure you want to expose her to that kind of danger?
Got it. I won't let her fight anymore.
Good. That leaves you and me. It would be best if we had one more person, though.
We do.
Huh?
Entrance will do it.
It is true that if he agreed to help us, he would be a powerful ally. But then I don't imagine he'll come.
No, he will. I believe in him.
It didn't used to be this bad. I mean, Sirius... The people Sirius takes out, they didn't used to go comatose. Heck, we fought 3 of them. We fought the previous champions that Sirius himself defeated in round 1 of the tournament. And Endurance, even. I mean, while Endurance was essentially infected, no one he took out was comatose. And speaking of Endurance, that wet donut still got some passion burning in him. I'm certain he'll come. He'll come. He has to. Not just for us, but for himself. I suppose we're done here? And we have some email. So what do we have? What do we have? We have some new posts on the forum. The ancient egg. Oh, isn't the ancient egg that thing the guy gave us in the Cernunnos event? Someone looking for a time conch? The tournament finals. Our opponent is Bordeaux. We've seen enough of Bordeaux thus far. We know what she's done.
Our final opponent is Bordeaux? So she was infected by AIDA. I should invite Pi to join me and register for the tournament at the arena counter. I wonder if Endurance will show up.
We'll need Pi. And we still need Endurance. Well, even if he's not here now...
I knew this would happen. Entrance never showed up. Even though we went and got him registered.
There's nothing we can do. It's just the two of us.
Hey, wait!
Adelie.
You're registering for the final match, right? Then please, Haseo, invite me onto your team too, okay?
Young lady, I'm afraid...
Adelie, our opponent for the final is Bordeaux.
Yes, I know. But if you're there, I'm sure that everything will be all...
There's a high possibility she's been infected by AIDA.
Huh?
The infected. Players that are PK'd by AIDA-infected players face the likely possibility of becoming lost ones. We can't let you participate. Your eyes have not been opened as an epitaph user.
But...
Give it up, will ya?
No! After all,
Look, believe it or not, I know how you feel. And you have my promise that I won't forget it when we're fighting. So please, sit this one out, okay?
But I...
Young lady, please, try to understand. Haseo also wishes to honor your feelings. But this fight is just too dangerous. If he lost you on top of Shino and Alkaid, I don't think he could bear it.
Okay. Hi. Please watch out for Haseo.
Entrance.
Entrance will come. I have faith that he will come. He has to.
I have a very bad feeling about this, as if something terrible is going to happen.
Then we'll finish this quickly.
Will you use your avatar?
Epitaph users are the only ones who can match up to AIDA, right?
That's true, but
Don't worry, I won't use it foolishly anymore.
that's not it. Even Epitaph users aren't 100% resistant to an infection from AIDA. There's no guarantee we'll be safe. We could even end up as lost ones.
Then we just have to make sure that doesn't happen.
If you're too scared, I'll go by myself.
You're never nice to me.
Oh yeah? I thought you didn't like being treated nicely.
You do understand.
So I guess you and I are alike, right?
You've got me there.
Alright, it's time. Let's go, Pi.
Right.
I know you're the one responsible, Bordeaux.
Wait a second. You're from Kestrel, aren't you?
And I've got a bit of a present for you.
Hey, nice weapon! Congratulations, Haseo.
A gift given to me so I can give it to you.